This summer I purchased this dimensions kit. You can see that here we have 4 very Christmassy looking cars, and they all are in traditional color combo of Christmas of green and red. Everything is stitched on plastic canvas, and I decided that for this Christmas I will try to stitch at least a couple of them. So what I have now, I have piece which is completely finished, and I have another one where I did all stitches. I especially wanted to show you how everything looks before I will start to add backstitch, and also I will need to do some French knots like I did here on the piece. Maybe they represent some Christmas lights. Now you can see that we can't see many details in the central part, but after I will add black backstitch, everything will be much more interesting to look at. In the kit we had this plastic canvas, and if you plan to stitch this kit, you have to be quite careful with placing ornaments because they are very tightly fit on this plastic canvas. Usually you can move them a little bit, but here I have just one free square here and one square here, so you have to be very careful and to place ornaments exactly like we have on this chart. Quite traditional chart. Sorry guys, probably nothing visible, but you know those dimensions charts, quite easy to follow. I do love them. And here we have our bright threads on the thread sorter. I do love to use this kit as a travel one when I visit family, friends. It's good to take it and to stitch a little bit. And also we have this wire, so I will do these hangers. Now I will continue to stitch, and then I will return to you after I will finish to do all the lines and all French knots. Let me show you closer this one which I already finished. Unfortunately, felt wasn't included in the kit, so I need to go and to purchase white felt for the back. And you can see that here we have a very cute dog, and I do love this checkered texture which we have on the car. I think that they look pretty adorable. Here we have slightly different checkered ornament, and that was one of the reasons why I selected this kit. I do love these patterns. I had finished to stitch the second ornament, and you can see how it changed when I added backstitch and French knots. It was a lot of backstitch of different colors here. First I added this very thin back in one thread, so now we can more clearly see the door, the advertising of the shop probably. Then with yellow and 2 threads I added lines and stripes on the scarf and 3. And of course French knots also helped to make more festive look. I added yellow here, French knots, and they are especially helpful on the snowman. I did eyes, mouth and buttons. I think that ornament looks quite pretty, and the only thing I need to do is to do the hanger. So in the kit we have wire. I have some helpful things to bend and to cut. I don't care about exactly the same shape. I will simply use it as a guiding. Let's make it more smooth. Now let's try to make the curved end I think that it will be normal to attach it to them. Okay. And the second side. Well, almost, but they will be hidden behind the ornament. I will attach it to the ornament like this with the invisible thread. It's a very thin thread. Actually, it's for beading, but I do love to use it here for attaching details to the ornaments, because you never can see it, especially on the plastic canvas. So now I need to find a white felt for the back and to attach the hanger, and another 2 ornaments will be added to my collection of the new Christmas decorations for this year. Next series of ornaments which I want to show you were stitched according to the charts of the Russian designer Alena, and she has a good collection of very fun snowmen and also Santas. So I have this Santa, resting Santa. Maybe he's in his pajamas, so you can see that his look is quite relaxed. All her snowmen and Santas, they have legs which you need to stitch separately and then to attach to the body. I decided to attach them using a wire. I do love his socks. This Christmas ornament isn't that big, and I would prefer to have all of them in such size. It's much more convenient for my Christmas tree, but her snowman folks, they are slightly bigger. And I have this snow lady. I think that here we have the girl with the fox. Again, you can see that I attached her boots with the wire. I think that it looks quite cute. Let me show how adorable she is. I don't know if it's visible on the screen, but even white parts, snow, body of the snowman, it was stitched using at least 3 shades of white, a very pale blue, slightly more intense blue, so it even doesn't look very flat. And I do love colors here, quite nice. So that's the snowman number 1. Here just need to attach the loop and of course back felt on the back. The next one is more probably Easter snowman, because she has charts for snowman during the whole year, for different months, snowman during summer, during Halloween, during springtime, and here we have Easter snowman. I think that I selected it because I do love his cap and the jacket. They are quite nice in my opinion. I added beads as buttons here, and you can see that he has basket with Easter eggs and daffodils. Well, when I stitched it, I made a mistake. I tried to save my precious plastic canvas, which I have limited amount, and I put it quite close to the edge, so it wasn't enough space for 2 rows on the basket. I somehow calculated according to the lower part of the body, and I forgot about the basket, but I slightly changed the chart, so I managed to stitch it. And of course he also has this boots which I attached, and I already did the loop. Now I need to do my third one. Guys, let's go here, and here we have my third snowman, but I think that maybe she is a girl again. I do love colors here, but I'm not sure about beads which I attached. First I was thinking that it could be cool to add this huge beads with tiny beads on the tips, maybe they will look like berries because they have matte surface, so by itself they are quite nice by themselves, but maybe here they are a little bit too big. But I decided to leave them. Maybe for Christmas ornaments, slightly exaggerated decorations, it's not that big. And I definitely do love the lantern and again color of the sweater and scarf. Now I need to cut the boots. Carefully, and each one individually. We will separate them. The first one. And the second. Next I need a wire. Let me cut one. Here on one end I do tiny loop to be able to stitch this end to one of the boots. I will attach it here. Next I need to do the spiral, and for the spiral I use my brush. We simply need to rotate the wire around the brush. For such kind of ornament I don't care much if the legs are of different size, so if one is slightly longer, not so important. They already so fun and bright. Of course they are quite big for the Christmas tree, but I hope that I will be able to find more plastic canvas and to stitch more snowmen. Then I will do some kind of garland from them. Maybe Santas and snowmen together. Because I plan to continue doing ornaments on plastic canvas. It's really a very fun, very quick and very relaxing thing. Now we have the wire. 5 for one leg, 1 for the second leg, and in the middle we will do the flat part, which I will attach to the body here. It will be like this. I will attach central part to the snowman and 2 legs. Again with the same invisible thread. When I finish, of course, I will return to you and I will show you the final look of this series of ornaments. Finally, I am ready to show you my finished winter folks. Here I have my resting Santa. I would say that his pajama and his socks, they are absolutely adorable. I added a white felt, so now everything looks much more accurate and also secure here near the wire. Next, my boy snowman. And probably 2 girls. Their legs, they are so funny. I even started to like these berries, which first I was a little bit disappointed at, but now I think that they added something interesting. Or maybe it's just her ugly Christmas sweater. So I hope that I will manage to find more plastic canvas to continue this series. I especially want to do one with the in figure skating outfit. And here I have two of my cars. I hope that until the Christmas time, before Christmas time, I will manage to stitch at least another one. I really love one with checkered square in various red colors, very beautiful. They are relatively easy, maybe not very quick to stitch because they are relatively big, but it's a limited amount of colors, simple pattern by dimension, so I hope that maybe at least another one I will manage to stitch in time to decorate my Christmas or to do some kind of garland. Maybe I will put them around the door knobs. Maybe they will be a good door decorations. Anyway, I hope that I managed to create for you some Christmas spirit and some desire to do your own Christmas ornaments. And I hope that it won't be my last video about my handmade decorations. Thank you for watching, and until the next videos.